All right, we're happy to announce that we did get an interview, a very swift one as well. We have Mariano, or known as Pepita, the offlaner from Infinity, will be joining us for an interview here. So let's go to him. Mariano, ¿qué tal?
Oh, hello guys. How are you doing? I'm seeing myself
I'll
cut
ask you
the screen.
first. Do you
Yeah.
want the interview in English or Spanish? Which one would you rather?
English is fine
Okay.
for the English
Mariano,
viewers.
yes. Thank you for coming by. We really appreciate having you here. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
So let's talk about the series. I've noticed from Infinity, both this season and last season, you tend to do a lot of experimentation in the first game of the series. Usually, you tend to go for the crazier, wackier drafts in that times. Is that on purpose? Are you trying out new things, or what's the ideology behind that?
To be honest, we as a team we just thought patch was good against certain heroes, and it just didn't work. I think we decided to change the supports matchup, and that was like a
Mm-hmm.
bad idea, to be honest. But it was a strategy that we were using during the week, and it was doing really well. So, sometimes these things happen, and you train a strategy that you think is really good, then you just lose with it, and you have to change to Plan B. So that's what pretty much happened to us this series.
Okay. You mean when you say practice during the week, you mean the scrims, right? I presume.
Yeah, a lot of screams.
Okay. Are you the one that comes up with these drafts, or do you have anyone to help you in the team?
We come with these strategies as a team, I think, because I mostly see the patch and start commenting on some heroes and numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone tries to do that, and then during the week we try them. We tried patch offlane, didn't work. We tried the patch carry and screams, and it did work, but it happened to us that just in tournament it didn't do it for us, so we had to change it.
Yeah. And do you always think of a plan B when you have these situations as well? Do you have like one strategy you've been trying, and then you have a plan B that's maybe a little bit safer?
Yeah, for sure, because you have to at least win 2 games. You have to win 2 games for sure. I mean, so
Mm-hmm.
when it's a 3 game series, you need to plan for everything. You just can't like be like overconfident in just one strategy, and that will ruin the entire series. You need to be more ready uh,
Yeah.
in case some bad things happen.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I never expected I would see Lumiere, the traditional carry, playing Pudge. So was it hard to convince him, or was he really down for it when you got him to
No,
play?
he actually loves the hero. Like we
Ah.
we tried it once, it worked. He started
Yeah.
loving it. He bought a set for it.
Oh
So
wow. Okay.
yeah, he bought he
All right.
he bought some stuff, but maybe we try it next time again.
Yeah, let's go. I'd love to see that. In terms of the experimentation, you've been drafter captain of many teams for many years. How important do you think it's to break your team's comfort zone? A lot of teams stay in like their first few heroes, but you genuinely the teams I've seen you try to go pretty far out there all the time. Do you think that's important
Uh,
for a Dota player?
I think it's key to do it, but not in tournaments. Like not in the tournament itself, but in practice. You can't
Okay.
be. I don't think you can be boxed in like 2 free heroes for everyone in every scrim as well, because then if it happens that you are really a really good team and you travel outside the world and you are being scouted by other teams, then you might just lose in the draft, in bigger tournaments. So I think it's
Hmm.
really important to in the practice keep up the thinking, about the thinking about Dota, about these patches. I think that's really important.
Yeah. Another thing that I think you've been very unique with is at least in your particular playstyle in your offlane is the builds. I've never seen someone experiment so much with items. You go completely off the beaten path sometimes, winning the games with those kind of builds. When you do that in a game, like you don't seem like a player that follows a specific itemization. Do you think about it every game? Like when you see the draft, you're like, all right, this is what I have to do. This game is what my objective is, or do you adapt during the game as well?
No, I think it's due to the experience and having played a lot of roles. Whenever
Right.
I see a hero that gets countered by one item, I just know it's the item. Sometimes I
Uh,
go, for example, I did some timber threats, blade mill, BKB build in
yes,
tournaments,
that's what I was talking about. Yeah, that's what I
or
was thinking.
threats BKB Basher on Timber, and it just worked in the
Yeah.
game, and we won it. So it's just some things that you need to think about, like thinking about what the carry wants to do, what the mid laner wants to do, and just ruin their game entirely with some items. I think that's
Mm.
the way I think.
When you go for these unorthodox ideas, have you ever had a team where they like flame you for it, where they disagree with the decision?
They just laugh about it because they don't understand, but I don't care. If I win the game, just just listen to me and go on. Yeah, move on.
Yeah. Do you think
Yeah.
your experience, because you're one of the more veteran players, do you think your experience helps you like have the confidence to try these things out as well?
Yeah, 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 and a lot of comes with the thing that I said before, that I played a lot of roles. I
Yeah.
basically played every role except for
Yeah.
position 4 in
Yeah.
Pro Dota, so I think that comes with it.
Yeah, fair enough. And now, as you got your first win of the season as well here. Obviously, you lost against Beast Coast, not that big a deal, so you're looking good. What is your objective for Infinity this season? Are you aiming for the top 2 slots? Are you looking to improve anything specifically? Are you looking to like build a team? Can be a personal objective, right? Not necessarily a goal. Like obviously, everyone wants to go to the major, but I mean more on a personal level.
Yeah, I think this win is really important for us because
Hmm.
we try to we play a lot of scrims during the week, so getting a win after a lot of hard work, it's important. So we are mostly looking to to become a better team every single week, so that we can get to TI. So we know
Yeah,
we all want to get to the major, but and do it by points. But for us, it has to be like a huge performance, like a unexpected performance that we try to get to it. But we are looking mostly at TI. That's the biggest picture that we can look at,
yeah.
and that's what we're looking at.
And now as we close out, I know you are particularly very much into the mentality and like lifestyle exercises idea. You're very in tune with those kind of things. Do you teach your teammates when you're a team things like meditation, relaxation techniques, stuff like that?
We with this team, I'm trying more like being a player. I try to not do like. I think that the scene is really top notch. Very skillful. So you need to be like
Hmm.
on top of your level every series, every game. So
Hmm.
I need to be on that level every game as well, and that requires a lot of hard work on my individual performance. So
Hmm.
those type of regards, we have a coach. We have more people that can help us in those kind of things. I try to focus a lot more on being a player, and also I have to draft. So like doing more stuff would mean that I may lower my performance. I don't want to do that.
Okay, that's fair enough. Well, as we close the interview, is there any shout outs you'd like to give to your team? Any sponsors? Anyone special to you?
Yeah, probably my mom is watching, and my brother.
Hmm.
Hola, hola a todos. Gracias por mirar y espero que hayan disfrutado. So, uh, also to the fans, gracias a todos los que miran y apoyan. Thank you, thank you. And to the team, I think we have a really nice, good quality people in the staff as well. So that really help us, to be good people as well. I think that's really important. So thanks to them as well.
Yeah, and thank you for coming for this interview. We really appreciate having you here, Papita. Congratulations
Yeah.
again, and hopefully we get to see you again in this interview. And good luck the rest of the season.
Gracias. Thank you. Bye bye.
Goodbye. Adios. Papita always a wonderful player. For those of you that have not followed, I keep calling Papita. It's technically Mariano now, but for those of you that have not followed the South American scene at all, Papita is probably one of the most veteran players and also most respected, level-headed man in general, known for like acting as a team captain in many situations, has a pretty solid history in his shoulders. Even if the competitive results have been roller coaster to a degree, everyone that's played with him speaks volumes of him as a person, and that's always a nice thing to have in a scene. And I think you kind of show it with that interview. Very, very thought out guy. As Artie always talk about Wool, right? Like these experienced captains, you kind of tell when they speak to you, because they have media training, and that's also the best part. Anyway, as we close out the interview, we thank you, Rayo, thank you, RDO. It's always wonderful paneling with you guys. You were secretly my favorites, but don't tell Duster. And we're gonna go watch him instead, as Wolf versus Beast Coast will be up in. There should be a couple of minutes as the match starts, and we'll see what happens then. As Wolf, if they manage to beat Beast Coast, it would be amazing for them, and it would be exactly the points they need to be putting themselves mid-table. Beast Coast, of course, wanting to get those top 2 slots. We'll see what occurs as we take a break and come back with Beast Coast versus Team Wolf.